everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here with me today, and as you can see here on my table, today is a day to talk about Disney Rolodex cards, and I'm pretty sure that by now you know whose princess is gonna be the star today. Yes, we're gonna talk about Cinderella, and here I have this beautiful pencil box, and this is from the movie, and in here I keep all of my cricket Disney related books, and she just needed to be here because she's the star today. Okay, so let's get started. As you remember, the last video we talked about Belle, and we are working on these tiny cards. These are Rolodex cards. That means that they are 4 inches wide by 2 1/4 tall. And I also created 5 cards for Cinderella, and she's gonna go under the B divider to continue our collection. So let me walk you through each one of the cards. So this is my first card, and look at this. This is super cute and adorable, and of course I had to use my Cricut machine to create this. And this image comes from the cartridge that is called Happily Ever After, and if you have it, this one is on page 37, this one over here, and that's what I created. So I used some glitter paper, regular cardstock, and my gold paint marker, because the pieces are like really tiny. So sometimes you can really be like cutting piece by piece in different colors. So what I usually do is that I try to cut as many parts as I can in white cardstock, and then I go with my alcohol markers or paint markers to color everything, and then I just glue the pieces together, and this is the result. I am in love with this card. It's super cute and adorable. And it is so shiny. This is ready to carry Cinderella. Okay, so this is my first card. Then I created this other one. And this one is an image that comes from the same cartridge. And she is, let me see, she is on page 29. This is the image that I used. And again, I cut her in white cardstock and went on top to color everything with my alcohol markers. And I think she looks just adorable. I am still having a little bit of trouble with the eyes, but I'm very pleased with this card. And I also used some pattern paper behind her because I really wanted to have like tons of light blue, since that's her color, and I think she looks adorable. If you can see here in her dress, the earrings and the headband, I added some Wink of Stella, and she's very shiny. I love it. And then the quote over here says, "It's better to take a risk than miss a moment of magic," and that is a stamp that I used. This one over here. And what I did is that I stamped the quote, and then I hand cut piece by piece and glue it over here, and I think it looks super adorable. She's so sweet that I love her. Okay, then for my third card I created this, and here I used 2 different die sets and a stamp set to create this. And if you remember in the movie, when Cinderella is very busy with all the chores in her list before going to the ball, all the little mice that were her friends were trying to create a beautiful dress for her, and everything happened in her room, and that's why I used this background. So I used a regular craft cardstock for my card, trimmed it to size, and then I used brown ink and this bow bunny stamp, this one over here, just to create the background as if this is happening in Cinderella's room. So here I have this spool of thread with a pin, and I have this I don't know the name of this right now. I can't think of it, but that is the metal or plastic thingy that you put on your fingers so you can like push the needle without hurting your fingers. And this is some embroidery thread, a button, and look at this beautiful dress, because remember that the dress the mice made for her was pink, so that's why all of this card has a lot of pink. So this is the first die set that I used. I used this one and this one over here. So what I did is that I die cut like several layers of this to create a very sturdy and thick spool, and then I added some foam tape in the back. And this one has 3 layers, and I just used a pencil to bend it a little bit just to give some dimension. This is a plastic button from my stash. And then for the beautiful dress, I used another die, this one over here, and I die cut 2 pieces of this and put them together. And then I added a beautiful bow, and this one is created using a Martha Stewart punch, this one over here. And I added a beautiful white pearl in the center of the bow, just because I think that it looks amazing. And then I created this this little piece over here that I stapled with my mini stapler, and this is a La La Land stamp, this one over here, and this is the sentiment that I used. Okay, so if you see, nothing fancy or complicated, just putting everything together to complete your idea, and I think this card is super adorable. Okay, then for my 4th card, of course, one of the most important things in the movie is the shoes, and I had to use once more this stamp. Here is the information, and I'm pretty sure that I got this this stamp at Hobby Lobby. And so I used the image and also the quote over here that says, "One shoe can change your life, Cinderella." And what I did is that I stamped the quote in one piece of white cardstock, and then the shoe in another piece. I fussy cut it, and then I used this chunky glitter, and this one is this one, and these are the containers that you get at Michael's, and they have 6 different colors in one container. So what I did is that I went on top of my shoe with regular white glue, and then just spread all the glitter, and I think it looks super adorable, something different. And this card is really simple, but I really love it. And then I use my Sharpie marker to create this wiggly frame. Okay, and if you see here, I added some distress ink in all the edges just to tie everything together, because I think that when we see light blue, we know that we are talking about Cinderella, right? And my last card is this one, and again I wanted to give it a try to my hand drawing, and I had to draw Gus. This is the last mouse that was part of the gang in the movie, and he is the chubby one. He's so cute. I love him. I love all the mice over there, but I think he is my favorite one, and that's why I wanted to include him in this little story. So I hand drew him, and I colored the background and my image using my watercolors, and then I just used an alphabet stamp that I have in my stash to stamp his name. Okay, so these are my cards for today. I really hope that you love this tiny story about Cinderella, that you are following this project that is gonna be like a little bit long, but one step at a time, right? So I really hope that you like it, and if you do, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you want to share this video with your friends, I will appreciate that very much. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Please take care of yourselves, remember to always smile, and I will be seeing you very soon. Bye.